It is Power Hour live from the TGG headquarters in Miami, Florida. Crude is at 110.52. Natural gas is at 8,117, and gold is at 1841. We have our AGRI pushing up towards highs. Redbox is getting a little bit froggy, and SIGA still holding in there.
Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. All right, folks, we got a pretty wild and crazy day here as we're kind of, why not, right? We've had a wild and crazy week, and we're finishing off what has been an absolute crazy week with the longest weekly stock market decline streak since the 1920s. Oh, wow. I just sent out a tweet about that, actually. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, be my guest. Go to @MikeEdward_TTG, @MikeEdward_TTG. I'm always giving you guys some trade ideas like SIGA today. SIGA, SIGA. So we're going to talk about this. I actually sent out a tweet very early this morning about this SIGA and telling everybody that I really think this SIGA is pretty interesting with everything that's going on with these monkeypox. Who had monkeypox for 2022? Anybody? Who had monkeypox? A couple people had World War III. Who had monkeypox? Anybody?
Who's ever even heard of monkeypox?
The first time I heard about it, I go, monkey, they're just making stuff up now.
I thought it was fake news. That's what I thought at first, too. I was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, unreal. So the stock market is in a complete, still in full on crash mode. We're now officially in a bear market on the S&P. From a technical standpoint, down more than 20% from record highs. So that puts the S&P into officially a bear market. The NASDAQ has been there for a while. Dow Jones not just there yet. But this is, I think, the 8th negative week in a row. It's either the 7th or 8th week in a row where the market indexes are red on a weekly basis. Now, that is the largest weekly decline streak since the 1920s. Now, you guys remember the 1920s, right? The Great Depression. Okay. That is the last time that you've seen the overall indexes down week over week for 8 consecutive, it's either 7 or 8. 7 or 8 consecutive weeks. The last time that's happened was the 1920s. To give you an idea of how washed out this market is right now. So in the midst of all that, though, we're still, an opportunity here to the long side on SIGA. And, we talked about SIGA, and I'll talk to you guys kind of about a lot of, I'll talk to you guys about a lot of everything. Let me actually just pull up my charts. You guys can stop looking at our faces and we can start looking at charts. So, with regards to this SIGA trade, this was a play based on, everything that's been going on here with this news cycle of monkeypox. And I came in today and I sent out a tweet this morning. And my tweet this morning was as follows. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. My tweet this morning from almost 6 hours ago. If this monkeypox BS gets serious, SIGA is interesting. Literally just got FDA approval for an intravenous smallpox treatment, but I really hope I don't make money on this stock long. That was what I said very early this morning when I went in and stepped in and I actually bought SIGA at $9.24, and the stock now currently trading at $11.35, and I've taken profit off already on the trade, and we're still holding some. Quick update on the Roblox position that I had. I bought Roblox the other day at $33. We took some profits off up at $35.50-ish. I was still holding some of that position going into today. And when the market started to break down this morning and we were not able to hold the gap up today in the overall markets, I got out of the rest of that position. So I'm no longer in the rest of that Roblox position that I was holding from the other day. Okay. So I cut that trade loose. I got long SIGA, and SIGA has been an absolute monster. Right. And this trade on SIGA, and I'm still long from $9.24. Okay, still long from $9.24, but I've taken profit off. I just, before this live stream shortly ago, I took profits off at $11.18. But I still am long some. I have a sell order over 12. So if we get to over 12, while we're live here, my order will execute and I will notify you all if I do get that fill over 12. But I plan on holding this over the weekend. And the reason why I plan on holding this, guys, is just a thought here of this stock was probably very heavily shorted yesterday. But this monkeypox issue is starting to pick up steam in the news headlines. And you're getting more and more and more and more news headlines coming out about this monkeypox thing. You also got the World Health Organization saying that they were going to hold an emergency meeting to discuss the monkeypox outbreak. So it's like, here we go all over again. Another disease that's starting to spread, that's going to start to get people's attention. That's going to scare some people. And although it's, do I think you're going to get another COVID? No, I absolutely not. I do not think so. But the point is that doesn't mean that you can't, for a couple of days, get some kind of a panic buying, rush into like some of these stocks, like a SIGA that talks about a small caps treatment, a smallpox treatment. They just got FDA approval for it yesterday. So it's like the timing of this, for this company to give you that news yesterday, it was, I mean, you can't ask for better timing if you're a shareholder of this company. You're talking about yesterday, the company gets FDA approval for an intravenous smallpox treatment right when you're a week into small monkeypox cases popping up all over the world. It was like, wow, I'm saying this thing is going to squeeze. So that's all it was. I said that if we're going to get news, if you're going to continue to get news about monkeypox, I think SIGA is going to squeeze. And I bought it at 924. Now here we are at 1120.
I think it was also crucial yesterday. Look at the daily chart. It held that $8 area on that daily chart. Was crucial resistance, and it went down, bounced right off of it like a beast, and came right back up. And you go look over to the left. Yeah,
right here. Good point. Yeah, even from a technical standpoint, guys. So what Jason's talking about on the SIGA, you'll notice back here, you see that resistance in December, right? And then you see resistance again in May, and then we gapped above it yesterday when that news came out, and we held it. And the low of the day yesterday was $8. So you've got this previous resistance. Then we gapped above it yesterday on the back of the FDA news, and then $8 held support. So then I got long today, and you get this explosion. Stock's up 30% today, and we just start ripping profits off the table. So like on a day when the overall market is just completely rolling over and the market and the SPY goes into bear market territory, we're able to catch a trade on a stock that's up 30% on the day. It's like, these are the type of opportunities that are out there in this market environment. And I feel like, every day never seems to amaze me. The volatility that we have in the markets and the movement and the action that we get in individual stocks and in indexes. And I just think it's just a phenomenal trading environment. It really is. And like with the SPY, and my TX2000 is frozen on me. So I'll let my TC1000 just kind of try to. I'm not sure what just happened. My TC1000 is just frozen. Hold on 1 second, guys. I've got a video clip that I want to play for you. But I don't think we have it. Not yet. I think it's not loaded up into this software yet for us to share it with you. We might need to wait just a couple more minutes before I can show you the clip from yesterday. There's a specific video clip from yesterday during last night's live stream when we were talking about the setup that we see in the SPY and the setup that we see in the SPY and the overall markets. Okay, no, yeah, we don't have it yet. All right, so it's not loaded. The video clip is not loaded up yet onto the Restream software that we go live on here. But once we get it, I will play it for you. Once we get it, I will play it for you guys. But yeah, so another leg down on the S&P. Now, I've been talking about for a while that that the S&P I think just needs to get into bear market territory. Right? I think that we need to. I think the S&P needs to go into bear market territory before we are able to find any semblance of a bottom. And I think we're getting kind of close. I think we're getting close to like a flush out. I want the markets. I want to come in on Monday morning, and the markets gap down another 2.5%, and I want to see a total flush out. I want to see a total flush out on the markets. And I'm starting to think like 370, 375 on the SPY is going to be the next area of support that I'm looking for. And I have it drawn on my screen here, bottom right of my screen. I'll go full screen just to make it easier for people to see it. If you guys are looking on maybe some smaller screens, it's this 370 area. All right. So there's that line. And this line is this very strong support level in early 2021. Okay. Very strong support level. It was previously a level of resistance. That support zone, okay, that support zone, all right, is where I am going to be looking to take a stab at a couple of individual stocks in my long-term portfolio. All right, it's going to be that zone right in there. All right, so I kind of want to see the markets on Monday. Like I just want to see us. I want to just flush the toilet. I want to see us come down and just give you something like this on Monday. Just come down and just wash it out. Just wash it out. The longest one day. The longest weekly decline streak since the 1920s for the overall indexes. I would be willing to bet that if we can open up down on Monday, that you can probably get a little bit of a bounce off of those mid to low 370s. And then the markets can bounce back up into the low 380s to finally give you actually a green week. So I am looking for a flush out. I want to see us flush this out. I want to get down towards this 370 level on the SPY. And that's going to be a zone then where I'm going to be a buyer. I'm a buyer at that area, guys. I'm telling you now. In the long-term portfolio, I started nibbling last week on a couple of individual names, but small, like 20, 25% of the cash positions that 20, 25% of the cash that I want to put into some of these companies, I started nibbling on last week, but I've got a lot more cash on the sidelines that I'm waiting to deploy. And that 370 area, you see the S&P 371, 372. I'll tell you now, you're going to see me telling you I'm adding a couple of stocks in my long-term portfolio. And then the final area that I would look for, the final area would be if the SPY were to get down towards 325. And if the SPY gets down to here, and I'll draw out the next major support. Like these are major support levels. There's minor support levels in between these. Okay, there's minor levels in between these, but I'm just showing you guys these are like for my money and for my long-term portfolio, these lines on my screen, 370, 325, these are for me must buys. So for me, these are areas where I'm going to go into my shopping list and I'm going to go and I'm going to scoop up the stocks that I really like if the markets get to these two levels. This level, I think, is a no-brainer. This level, I don't know if we get that low. Not sure if we get that low. So if we get that low, to me, it's a gift. But
that's what I was about to say. We can pray.
I pray we get down to 320. I pray we get down to 320. I'll be another buyer down there. But these are like the major support levels that I'm looking at being a significant buyer, right? A significant buyer, meaning I'm not just nibbling on some stuff. I'm taking some sizable bites out of the stocks that I really do like. And I'm looking at stocks that have, really strong dividend growth, companies that have very strong cash positions, that have positive, net positive cash flow and good, strong balance sheets, companies that can operate and can grow without raising capital, but can operate and grow just based on their own cash flow. Those are the companies that I want to be looking at. I have a list of them that I like. And then I will go after a couple of the growth names because I am still very young. I have no intention of retiring anywhere at any time in the near future. So there are a couple of companies that are super high growth that are not yet profitable, whose technologies I believe in the next 5-7 years. These are technologies and companies that I think will dominate the world over the next decade, or dominate the tech sector over the next decade. It was just their valuations got a little ahead of themselves in 2021. But it doesn't mean that the businesses are flawed. And I'm looking for companies whose businesses are still very much intact and are still very healthy, but their stocks are broken and they're as sick could possibly be. So some people are asking me about, if we go into a recession, will we get down to this level? And I think the only way you get to this level is if there is a recession. There's no way you're going to get down here and there not be a recession. The only way the market's going to get down there, what that would do to multiples and for earnings estimates, and as far as multiple compression, would be the market pricing in a recession if you get down that low. If you go lower than that, you're pricing in, I've seen people talk about targets down here. The only way the markets get down here is if we go into a very deep recession, something that is similar to 2008 and 2009. Now, I don't think we're headed in for a recession that is that deep at all. I think that we will get a recession, but I think it will be a shallow recession. I've been very vocal about that for the entire year of 2022, and I still do feel that way. And if my thoughts on that change, I'll certainly let you guys know. But my firm belief is that the Fed is going to raise rates as far as they can. The Russia-Ukraine war will finally come to an end at some point. The Fed will have raised rates too far. Inflation will start to come down once energy and food prices start to come down. But then the economy will have been pushed into a recession because of the higher inflation that was held up by food and energy. And then the higher interest rates and the tightening financial conditions push the economy into a recession. Once the Federal Reserve realizes that we pushed us into a recession, they actually start cutting interest rates again. And maybe interest rates go all the way to 3.5%. And then the Fed cuts rates back down to 2% to try to spark some economic growth. It pulls us right out of a recession. And then we go back to 2.5% to 3% interest rates by 2024. Inflation settles around 2.5% or 3%. And you have moderate 2 to 3% GDP growth going forward. That's how I think this whole thing plays itself out. So I think you will get the recession, but I think it will be short-lived because I do think the Fed will then cut rates again, not back to zero, but I think they'll cut rates again because I think they're going to realize they've gone too far. And when they get help with energy and food prices coming down, but the Russia-Ukraine war ending would help that. So I have no idea when that conflict will come to an end. Obviously, for humanitarian reasons, I hope it comes to an end yesterday. But these are the factors and the catalysts in the market, in the global macro picture that I'm looking at to make my investment decisions. And I always share that information with all of you here. All right. So that's how I think this whole picture, this whole stock market crash and inflation and recession, that's how I think this whole thing pans out. All right, that's how I think this whole thing pans out. What are you seeing today, Jason, as far as, speaking of energy prices, and like food prices, what are you seeing? I know, guys. So Jason, for those that don't know, Jason, he follows a lot of the commodity market, and he's all over natural gas. He's all over oil, to always make sure that our TG team is always well aware of what's going on with oil. So Jay, why don't you just give us kind of an update with what you're seeing in energy prices today?
We had a pullback yesterday with the markets. When the markets dip, they like to take everything with it. We saw gold, we saw everything, absolutely take a bath. And crude dipped down, and like we were talking about last week, it came down and held 105. 105 is a key area. If it breaks through 105, then we go test 102 and then 100. Right now, we're at 1039. Our next resistance is really up at 115. So now we're making a base here above 105, where 100 isn't even in the picture anymore. So we're putting in higher lows. And it looks like, that China opening up news, we were talking about that pushing oil. Yeah. They're supposed to be reopening up. So that's going to, them being shut down has been bringing 20% less oil into China right now. So that's huge amount.
That is a huge amount.
And we're sitting at 110 right now, holding it as a base. So last 110 was resistance. Now we're holding 110 as a base.
You're looking at 120. You're looking at 120, 125. You're looking at a national average of $5.50 a gallon. I mean, and don't forget, you're about to go into the busiest driving, the highest demand in the United States is between Memorial Day and July 4th. That's where Americans do the most driving all year.
Now, imagine if a hurricane comes. Oh, talking 135, 150 crude. We're jumping into hurricane season as well.
If hurricanes disrupt all of them.
I mean, they have the larger times they hit oil refineries that are out at sea. And they make a whole bunch of natural gas rigs, everything shut down. We're talking to some of our members that were overseas. They're almost paying $10 a gallon for gas. $10, per liter, the $10 a gallon. The next problem that we have is natural gas. So natural gas is holding 8 as a base now. If natural gas holds its 8 as a base, we could be heading up to 10 or 12 as our price, before wintertime, or even higher. I mean, guys, look at UNG chart and imagine if it goes up to, it's unbelievable. People that were normally paying $3 to $4 for natural gas in the wintertime are going to be paying 10 to 12, 15.
It really is nuts.
It's nuts. One thing I'd love to see, though, real quick, gold. Gold finally is moving against the SPY. Remember I was following the SPY forever? I think we're actually seeing people starting to hedge against the market again in gold, which I love to see.
It is about damn time. It is about damn time.
So guys, AGRI, someone asked about it in the chat. They have a conference that they're at this week. So just be real careful with that.
Which one is that?
AGRI is at a conference like this weekend. So it's like up near high of the day. I just don't want people to get stuck in an offering if they do. It's one of those companies.
Yeah. They got, $3 is the mark for AGRI. $3 really is the mark for AGRI. We'll draw a line right across this level, and you guys can see all this previous support that you had on AGRI during March and April. And then once it broke underneath, you'll see, wrong tool. You'll see it then became a level of resistance, right? You see this level of resistance here, level of resistance here. And this is kind of the area that AGRI, if it gets above, it's got room to go to $3.75, $4 if it can pop its head over 3. What day was that conference you were saying?
It's this weekend. So they'll probably come out with PR on Monday. So.
Okay. So if they have a nice, presentation over the weekend, you can get maybe a candle that looks like this come Monday. that could take us, up to what is the next level of resistance. And that's going to be right around $3.75 to $4. That could be a nice little trade. That's a nice trade. You guys keep that one on your watch list. Keep that one on your watch list, guys.
And Redbox still refuses to die.
RDBX is still in there.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the daily chart.
513.
Yeah, the 525 area is crucial.
Yeah, listen. I mean, we're running out of time. It's 3:30. I kind of expected this stock to make a push this afternoon. I thought maybe right around 2:45 we started to get a little bit of volume there. I thought maybe we were going to push at that moment, but we got 30 minutes to go, and we'll see if we can get an extension here on this RDBX. Guys, we got that video that's loaded up now. We got that video that I mentioned to you, the video clip that was from last night's live stream. So for those that are joining us on this live stream, maybe for the first time, you guys maybe might have just stumbled across the YouTube channel. First, who I am. I'm Michael Edward. I've got more experience than probably 90% of the YouTube finance gurus that you guys are going to be seeing. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years, and I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. It was my first job out of college. And then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but it was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Okay. So that's kind of who I am. And now I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. And between myself, Jason Simmons, who's another one of the moderators in True Trading Group, there's 8 other professional trading mods that have helped thousands of traders from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their goals. And that's kind of just so you understand kind of, who I am and why you guys should be listening to the stuff that we share here. You're going to want to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already, if you guys are new. And the reason for that is because on every single one of these live streams, we drop golden nuggets, whether it's free lessons, trade ideas, market commentary and analysis. And we gave out some analysis yesterday on this YouTube channel regarding the overall market. And it worked out today absolutely perfectly to a T from what we had described yesterday. And a lot of members inside of the THG family were able to take that analysis and capitalize. We actually had a handful of members today had their biggest days ever. So a couple people that have messaged me. So congratulations to my THG fam. Those of you that did have a milestone day today or a milestone trade today, congratulations. I'm very proud of all of you. But we have a quick little video clip, and this is from last night's live stream. So I'd like to go ahead real quick, guys. It's about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes long, something like that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to play this video clip. So let's pay attention. I want to show you guys the analysis that we had last night on the overall markets. Okay, guys. So with regard to the overall markets, let's get back to the charts. This level, which is the Thursday's low, is a very important level that a lot of traders are looking at. If that level breaks, you're looking at another move to the downside. And I'll kind of tell you what I'm looking for. I am looking for this level to break. We might, we needed today to consolidate yesterday's big decline, and you're naturally going to get some buying step in front of this level. And that's what happened today. But the buying pressure today was minimal. I didn't see very aggressive buying down here. I really felt that this was kind of more selling just slowed down more so than buying came in. And that's why we kind of held this level. But I do think that this level does eventually break. And I am looking for put options. I am still looking to short bounces in the overall market. And I'll take you to an intraday chart and go over what I think we have here, because right now I'm showing you a 3-minute chart, and this might be a little bit tougher to see for the untrained eye. So let me go to a bigger time frame. Let's go to like a 15-minute chart. Now I just went to a 15-minute chart. Now it's starting to become a little bit more clear. Let's go to an hourly chart. Now the hourly chart becomes even more clear. And my THG fam, what is it that you see here? My TTG fam, if you're a member of True Trading Group, what is it that you see on this chart? This is not a rhetorical question. I actually want you to type the answer. What is it that you see on this chart if you're a member of True Trading Group? Yes, yes, yes. Bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. Look at my TTG fam. Now, those of you that are not members, I want you to pay attention to how many people that are actually looking at this. How many times do you guys look at a chart? Now I'm talking to people that are not members. You look at a chart and you go, what the hell am I looking at? What is all of this? How do I understand what any of this means? How is it that hundreds of TT members right now are able to look at this and tell me exactly what they see on the chart? And that is this beautiful bear flag. This, my friends, is a textbook bear flag. Okay, this is a textbook bear flag after a sharp decline, right? You have this consolidation period, but eventually you look to break underneath that and then to continue to the downside. And very often what you get is the move to the downside out of the flag tends to be equal to the size of the move going into the flag. So you have this distance, okay, will tend to be the distance that once you break out of the flag that you can expect. And that would take you underneath Thursday's low and then take the SPY into official bear market territory, which is a 20% decline or more. And I believe the S&P needs to go down to that 20 to 25% decline.
This is why you're called the stock whisperer.
There it is, man. I mean, there it is. I mean, guys, that's from last night's live stream. That is not from today or from this morning. That is from last night's live stream. At around, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Now I'll go right back to the same chart that I had up on that screen and I'll show it to you guys again. I'll show you the same exact setup. We said, this was a very textbook bear flag. And then you heard me say to you, oftentimes the distance, okay, going into the flag will then replicate the distance coming out of the flag. And what you can see is exactly what we just talked about on last night's live stream is exactly what we got. Okay, it's exactly what we got. There it is. And a lot of people were able to capitalize on that move. And then I said that was going to take us, that would take you underneath the Thursday's low, not yesterday, Thursday, last week Thursday, take you underneath that low, and it would officially put the S&P into bear market territory. And that's exactly what we just got, right? That's exactly what we just got. That's what happened today. Okay, you're starting to get a bit of a bounce now in the overall markets, taking you back up to 386. I would be very careful with this move higher because what I feel like what may happen here today as you go into the close. I think the close today is going to be extremely volatile. The reason why I think the close is going to be extremely volatile in the overall market is because with so many option expirations today, you can sometimes tend to get hedged positions that were on one side of a derivative trade that get closed out. And if you get maybe some possible short covering that get closed out before the close, and then you get people that step in and say, oh, look, we're back above Thursday's low. That can bring in some buying pressure from people that were looking for a buy signal. And that can lead to an extremely volatile close where you may get the SPY go all the way back to 390 and then pull all the way back down to 385. Like you may get very, very, very whiplash type of action going into the close. So I think it is possible. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the SPY pushes all the way to 389 and then drops back down to like 386. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that going to the close at all. So I think the last 10 to 15 minutes of the day are going to be very, very, very volatile. The market's going to go up and down multiple points very quickly. So if you guys are looking to be trading this into the close, just make sure that you're, RDBX.
Just pop it out.
RDBX, just pop it. See, the volume is still light. I can't get in. I can't get into this thing with the volume this light. I can't get into it with the volume as light as it. I really wanted heavier volume than what we're seeing. Even if this thing might squeeze, it definitely has the potential to squeeze. We definitely have the potential to squeeze. Sega is also hanging in there as well. I'm still long Sega, guys. I'm going to carry the Sega position over the weekend and see if we get more news about Sega. get more news about SIGA and see if that can take that short squeeze even further. Okay. So SIGA right now, 1138, 1137. Again, I'm long from $9.24. I bought SIGA right there. All right. So my THD fam, right? We bought SIGA right there at $9.24. Right there is where I bought SIGA. Okay. Right there. Now you can see the stock trading now $11.24. So up, well over $2 a share right now. All right. So we'll see if we get a further squeeze as the news headlines about monkeypox, if that continues. Is the volume important due to position size? No, volume is not important due to position size. It's important for me when I'm looking at small caps to gauge if a stock has momentum or not. When I'm looking at something like RDBX and it's a small cap stock. Small caps have not traded well as of late over the last several months. Really, small caps haven't traded well, and in order to gauge momentum, a good gauge of momentum is strong, steadily increasing volume, and that's one thing that can be a very, very important tell, specifically when you're trading small caps, if a stock has momentum or not. And for me, RDBX, the volume right now is still a little bit too light in comparison to the volume it's traded previously in the day to get me to buy the stock right now, looking for a follow-through move going into the close. That doesn't mean that it can't happen, but I like to wait for what I consider a grade A setup that gives me the highest probability of success based on a long list of parameters that as a member of True Trading Club, you'll get to know what all this criteria is and what is considered a grade A setup. You got to realize a grade A setup, all it is the highest quality of pattern that you can find that will give you about a 70 to 75% probability of success on the pattern. There is no pattern or indicator or anything like that has 100% success. Anyone that claims to have like a fail-proof system or some easy pattern that always works is totally full of crap. Run as far away from that person as you possibly can. The best setups in the market still have about a 25% chance of failure.
It's not a science. We're playing the probabilities. If it was a science, we'd all be rich.
Exactly. So, it's not a matter of, hey, when I see this, it always works. That's not the case. You just want to put yourself in positions, in situations where the probability is in your favor. That's it. That's being a trader. It's having solid risk management, finding high probability opportunities, and put yourself on the right side of the probability over and over and over again. And you'll learn how to do that as a member of TGD. You'll learn the difference between what makes, because an A quality setup, 70 to 75% probability. Okay. A B quality setup is probably, between 60 to 70% probability. And a C quality setup is probably a 50-50 coin flip. You want to avoid at all costs the 50-50 coin flips. And you want to find yourself in the A plus, 70, 75% probability setups. For those of you out there that understand poker, it's not much different than getting dealt pocket aces pre-flop. So if you understand poker, you'll understand this analogy. Every single one of you that plays poker, if you get dealt pocket aces pre-flop, you are going to play that hand regardless of what anybody else on the table does. Every person on that table can go all in. You will call on that hand and you will play that hand every single time because at that moment, your probability of success is the highest it can possibly be. But does that mean that you have a 100% chance of winning that hand? No, because the person next to you that has Jack 10, the flop can come out ace, king, queen. You think you're good with pocket aces, but they just flopped a straight and they just beat you. So just because you have the highest probability of winning doesn't mean it's an automatic win. And trading is a lot like that. So it's your job as a trader to identify the highest probability set patterns and setups and put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again and stick to your risk management so you stay in the game. And that's what trading is.
What I love this week is so many of our new members are so new to trading that they don't understand what covering is. So I think this week has really pounded it in that, on the opposite side, if you pull up a short chart, the shorts cover red, small green up to the last area of resistance and then bring it down. Now, we had a lot of members that were buying into that thinking it was reversal. Now they know it's shorts covering. That was one huge thing that I think a lot of our members learned this week.
Yeah. Oh, guys, listen, SIGA just made a new high of the day. Again, I have an order over $12. My order is already out there. Okay, my order is already out there. All right, so we will see if we can get a fill. If we can get a fill over 12. So the high of the day is 1180 right now. And guys, don't look now, but look where the SPY is. What did I just say to you? What did I just say to you? That I wouldn't be surprised if the SPY goes back to 389. Right? There it is. There's a SPY 389 as you get a huge volume coming in. As I'm telling you, you're getting short covering right now. People are taking shorts off the other hedge side as you have a lot of options and derivatives that are coming to expiration here today at the close. And that's going to cause for a very, give it to me. Come on, give me 12s. 1195's new high of the day on SIGA. Can we get it? Can we get the new high over 12? Remember, guys, we're long from $9.24.
What a grand slam to end the week.
Yeah, it really is. High of the day is 1195, so I still haven't gotten that next take profit off. Let's see if we can get it. Like I said, I have an order already over 12. Guys, I have an order over 12. So if we get a quick spike through or a quick tail through 12, I'll get a quick fill. And we'll do that live here, obviously, as we are coming to a close. Guys, congratulations, my TTG fam that caught this trade with me today. I mean, the analysis on this with the whole monkeypox situation and understanding the news that the company came out with yesterday it was just sick. It was just a sick call. How many of my TTG fam made money today on this SIGA trade? If you guys made money on SIGA, sound off in chat. I'd love to hear about it. If you made money on SIGA, I'd love for you guys to sound off in chat. I want to know if you guys made money today. Tell me how you guys did. You know, I love when the whole TTG fam, I love when the TTG fam kind of hits a home run. $12, new high, up, still no fill. Remember, my order is over 12. The high of the day is exactly 12. So I've still not been filled. And I will let you guys know if and when my order actually does fill for my fourth take. Filled, guys. Okay, so there's my fill, $12.07. I just got filled. Okay, $12.07. I just got filled on SIGA. All right, so I'm going to send an alert out now on for inside of the TTG chat. So for those of my TTG fam that are still in the chat, the alert is coming for you guys now. I'm still long some. All right, I'm still long some. All right, so there it is. So I just sent out the alert inside of our chat room. All right, so I just sent out the alert inside of our chat room. Again, guys, so that was beautiful. I'm long from $9.24. The stock's now at $12. I just took profits off at $12.07.
The Wall Street Journal just confirmed monkeypox in New York City.
Yeah, monkeypox is everywhere now. So I'm holding on to some of this position to see if we get a further squeeze come Monday.
I mean, I can't
wait, hold on a second. How did I go through this entire trade and not do it? I didn't do it. My TTG fam, you all know what this deserves. Adam, get the clip ready. My TTG fam, Adam, play the clip, bro.
Boom!
Woo! There it is. Great job, guys. Really great job. This thing might squeeze after hours as well. This thing could squeeze after hours as well. So I'm going to carry the rest of this position overnight. Honestly, guys, your next area of resistance is not until you get to like $14.75, $15 is going to be your next level of resistance. So we're just going to sit up. Look at this candle. This is just nuts. 12.10 now, babies. Let's go. 12.15, new high. Well, I'm letting this thing go. We're letting this thing go. 12.17. So I've taken profit off already a bunch on this position, guys. I'm in the driver's seat. The rest of this trade is going to be gravy, and we're going to hold on to this, and we're going to see if we get a gap up on Monday, as we might get a lot more monkeypox news over the weekend, and we'll see if this thing can go to 15. We'll see if we can go to 15 on Monday, and then I'll look to take my final profits off the table. There's 12.20. Look at this thing push. 12.25s now, guys. We're moving now. 12.30s. Let's go.
What a beast.
I love it. Congrats, guys. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
What do you have for all-time highs for this?
I've got like 15.50.
So this could easily go to 20. This could easily break through all-time highs. If this news keeps up. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing there.
1566. 1566.
I mean, look at the volume that it's had over the couple days. I mean, what a beast.
Yeah, it's sick. This is sick. Oh, what a call, man. Guys, make sure.
I honestly thought people were joking when they were saying monkeypox at first. I honestly thought it was a joke until I saw this news and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, this is sick. Yes, Sarah Flanders goes, how do you guys feel about a take profit on Sega and then buy back in? If you have not taken profit yet on this, I think you're being a little piggish. All right, I think you're being a little piggish. You got to take profits. I've taken profit off a bunch. Okay, I've taken profits off. What is it, my fourth take profit, I believe, so far today? Let me just go look at my trades. Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you guys right now where all my take profits were. Okay, my first take profit was 971, then 1036, then 1118, and then now 1207. And then now 1207. All right, so those are what just happened there.
And then show them the difference and then that on the red box. Show them the difference in the volume that came in.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. I mean, guys.
Yeah, good point, Jason. Thank you. Really good point. See the volume here? You see when I said this is not enough volume for me to buy Redbox or DBX. We did this right here live. I just said to you, it's not enough volume for me to get in this thing just yet. Okay. It's not enough volume for me to get into that. And I just want you to notice the difference in the volume there. And then you take a look at something like Sega and you start to notice the volume that you have coming into Sega. Right?
I mean, that's huge. People ask me all the time, like, why did this fail? I'm like, you got to have high volume. That's how the squeezes start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys, that's one hell of a reversal on the SPY. This is nuts. I just said to you guys 30 minutes ago that I wouldn't be surprised if the SPY goes green. We just went green.
This is why it's so important to stick to your profit targets and have a game plan in this market, or you're just getting smoked.
Right. So guys, like I just want, for those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, you guys will know that,
Mike.
Yeah. What's
you
up?
dropped me off at this building and you said you were going to come back and pick me up. And these two guys are talking about monkeypox and the end of the world. And you just freaking left me here. Right? I need you to come pick me up. It's not funny anymore. This one guy he's talking about the end of the world. I can't deal with this. And one guy looks surprisingly a lot like Bruce Willis.
Adam, you got to make yourself bigger, man. No one can see your background. You got to make yourself bigger.
That was funny.
Nobody can see your background.
How about now?
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I need someone to pick me up. All right. And I made our background 12 monkeys as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh man. What a day, man. What a day.
What a week. I mean, literally, what a week. I mean, literally, what a week with natural gas, crude, gold, the markets up and down, and we've had this crazy movements on some of these stocks. You gotta love this volatility. You gotta love it.
It's incredible. I'm really pleased with this SIGA trade. I really am. And guys, this is why I'm telling you, if you are still not a member of True Trading Group, if you guys are still not in chat, and you don't have to in chat, you can be on the mobile app. You don't have to be in front of your computer screen to do this stuff with us. We got a mobile app that lets you stay connected and get the trade alerts from your cell phone, even if you're not in front of a computer screen. To hear the analysis this morning when I was talking to the group about SIGA and why I believed SIGA was going to move higher and experience a short squeeze today, this kind of stuff is invaluable. And to have, and again, it's not just me here in True Trading Group. There's 8 other professional traders that are providing their insight and their analysis, and to have that analysis and to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you in identifying opportunities and finding strength and finding weakness and looking for places to focus on versus looking for areas to stay away, in my opinion, is invaluable.
I mean, how many times do we talk about a setup and it takes off and we don't get it and the members do? And I'm more excited for the members getting in than me being mad about me missing the trade. Like, that happens all the time.
Yeah. I'm sitting here. Look at this. 1238. High of the day here on SIGA. And then you take a look over at RDBX, and you saw it. We did this live, guys. We did this live with you right here. I said, no, I'm not buying RDBX. This is the reason why. Instead, I'm telling you, hey, guys, I'm looking to sell SIGA over $12. We did this live, right here with you, and then you see, what price action you get from RDBX going into the close versus the price action that you get from SIGA going into the close. This is the type of real-time analysis that you get inside a True Trading Group on a daily basis. This can be the difference maker. So we got a couple seconds here before the bell. More than seconds. We got about 4 minutes. 4 minutes before the close. I really got to tell you, I'm telling you, next week I think the markets are green.
I think the market get the gap down and then shoot back up to test this area.
I'll go over it Sunday night. So, guys, Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Set your reminders now. I always go live Sunday night and I talk about my game plan for the whole week. And I will go over that game plan with everybody here on Sunday night at 8:30. Okay, so subscribe to the channel. Make sure you just turn on your notifications. And then be ready at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll go over the futures market, where our futures, and I'll tell you what my game plan is for next week. But the fact that we've had whatever it is, 7 or 8 red weeks in a row in the overall market, that ends next week, I think. And I think you get a bounce next week, and a significant bounce, but nothing more than a bear market rally. Nothing more than a bear market rally. And I think that the 8 straight weeks of downside, it's either 7 or 8. So I'm not sure if it's 7 or 8. And that's the longest streak since the 1920s. I don't know about you guys. 1920s for me was a really long time ago.
That's unreal. That is really unreal to think
It
about.
was a really long time ago. So
Yeah.
I think that streak ends next week. I think you get a bounce next week. But we'll go into more detail about that on Sunday night. Yes.
There's no it's still up at 12:30.
So we are no longer, just to clarify, we are no longer in bear market territory for the S&P. Just to clarify that, the S&P is no longer down 20%. We're down about 18. All right, 18 and a half from your all-time high. So we are technically at this moment not in a bear market for the S&P. We got about 2.5 minutes to go, folks. And we're green. There you have it. The SPY is now green. We're up 4 cents, 2 cents. Now we're red 2 cents. Green 3 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. It's nuts. Well, I told you 30 minutes ago I wouldn't be surprised to see the SPY go green, and there it is. Just nuts, the volatility that we have. I love it. I love it so much. This is such a trader's dream. I'm telling you guys, everybody gets spooked a little bit, or they get shaken up when the markets start going down. But I'm telling you now, this market environment is just the opportunity is just endless with the type of volatility that's out there and the size of the moves that stocks are making. It's just absurd. All right, Jay. Well, market's about to close here in about a minute and 20 seconds or so. But I want thanks for coming on here and finishing out.
No problem. Great week, and I'm excited about next week. I just can't wait. I mean, we have so much. I think next week's the Fed minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I think Wednesday's the Fed minutes.
Oh my goodness, is it?
I think it might be. So we're looking for.
Did you just see how happy I got?
I know. That's what I was waiting to. I know, right?
Oh, get your butts in chat. Oh, you thought this week was fun? Wait till next week. You thought this week was fun? Wait till next week. Oh, you guys got to get your butts in chat, man. Not to mention Sega is still trading high of the day, 1237s, 38s, 39s, 40s, 41s, new high of the day. Sega, SIGA, new high of the day. Remember, guys, I'm still long some from 924. We're carrying a piece of this position over the weekend. All right, and there is the close. There's the bell.
All right, thank you, Mike and Mr. Edward, and everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in STR at the Morning Colada Club. All right, guys.
Later, Jay. Thanks for joining me, man. Well, folks, there you have it. All right, there is the bell. We are closed. What a amazing reversal in the SPY. Amazing reversal in the SPY. Okay, amazing. How many people here are brand new? If you guys are not a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor, type the letters TTG. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG. Let's see, guys. Okay, just go ahead and type the letters TTG. I want to see who we got here that's not a member of the TTG fam. All right, we've got Chris Barnett, John Gutierrez, Egg, Steele. Dave Norby is back. Dave. We got Izzy. Thomas Betts. James. Alana Pitterson. Great, guys. Good. A lot of new faces that are with us here today. What a ridiculous bounce in the market. My goodness. What a bounce. Wow. Back to 390 on the SPY now. That is impressive. So that's pretty interesting. All right, that's pretty interesting. And then Sega still back 1242. All right, guys. Well, that kind of, you know what? Code word for tonight, folks. If you're not a member of TGG, do not worry about this. Okay, don't worry about this if you're not a member. This is for members only. We do a lot of fun giveaways with members. We give away cash and electronics. Okay, this is code word number 7. It's 2 words, but it counts as 1 code word. Okay, so code word number 7 for my TGG family is Dave Norby. All right, Dave Norby is the code word for today. This is code word number 7 out of a total of 18. So if you're not a member, don't worry about this. If you are a member, the code word is Dave Norby. Dave Norby, you are a celebrity inside the TGG family. Everyone knows Dave Norby. Okay, that is the code word for this evening. Emmanuel goes, bruh. All right, that's the code for today. So guys, remember, that counts as 1. That code word counts as 1. All right, that code word counts as 1. All right, guys. Man, what a day. What a week. What a day and what a week. I mean, you know, guys, what we've seen here this week. And Dave Norby's wife, if you are listening, just let Dave come out to play. Let Dave come out to play, Dave's wife. He wants to be part of the TTG fam. He wants to be part of the cool kids. Let the man play. Dave, I'll write a referral or a letter of recommendation if you need me to. I will write a letter. All right. Yes, REG goes, thank you, Mike. I bought Sega $7.15, $10 calls at $1.55 when you bought the stock. I sold for a 195% gain. Are you kidding me? A 195% gain. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Congrats. All right, guys. So a couple things. Dave Norby says she still says no. Dave, I think you've got to start reevaluating your life choices. I'm just saying. I'm only kidding. Or am I? I don't know.
I'm not kidding.
Where are you, man? You're like in a dungeon.
No, I'm in the office. Do you know how much of a failure I feel like because of Dave Norby? Do you know the amount of therapy that I've had to go through?
I know.
He's the one that got away.
I know. I have a sign on my ceiling just above my bed. It says Dave Norby.
Why can't Dave Norby even do the trial? It's free. She doesn't want you to give out your email either, bro? Come on. Oh, you do this, man. You play with my fucking emotions every time.
It's okay.
It's
Dave,
not even about the money. I just love you.
We still love you, Dave. We do. We really do. I know it might seem like we're poking fun, but we really, really do love you, man.
You're awesome. The day that you sign up, Dave, I'm going to do it. If Dave Norby ever signs up for the True Trading Group family,
I'm running down my street naked. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to do a crazy giveaway. Like a crazy giveaway.
Dave
like
Norby.
A giveaway where Mike will have to tell me to get off the stream for a second to talk to him.
Dave Norby is going to get 9,400 letters sent to his house right now.
I will absolutely. Guys, we've given away over $1 million to True Trading Group members in the form of cash and electronics. I promise you, if Dave Norby signs up ever, the giveaway that I do will be so massive that it will pale in comparison to any giveaway that has ever been done before.
And we're about to give away 50 grand, by the way,
in a couple weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. We're about to give away $50,000 to $10,000 to 5 members.
And on the 30th, we're giving away 20.
Right. And then on 30th, we're giving away 20. So we're about to give away 70 grand within the next few weeks. Dave, you just have to show your wife this segment of the live stream and just see how big of a deal all of this is.
Yeah, Dave, does she know that you're a celebrity? Does she know that you're famous yet? Or she hasn't figured that out?
Dave on the live stream.
Dave, if I send you a link, will you come on the live stream?
Will she allow that?
It doesn't cost any money.
Sega. Guys, Sega just went to 13. Guys, Sega's at $13. Guys, don't be afraid to take profits. I'm telling you, don't be afraid to take profits. But this could get, sorry to cut you off, Adam, but we making money.
No, don't mind me.
Next resistance level, guys, like I said, your next level of resistance really is just, it's not until you get up to that all-time high area. It's really not until you get up to that all-time high area of like that 15. And this is certainly a short squeeze. Okay. This is certainly a short squeeze that you're beginning to see here. And, we're really going to just lean on this for if we get, more monkeypox news over the weekend to further fuel this short squeeze and take this thing up to $15.
Dave Norby is an auto mechanic and he's at work. Like, tell me that. Why are you telling me that? Tell them that.
I have for the last hour.
Okay.
Just incredible.
What happened to the TTG live chat? It closes at 4:00.
Yeah, it's closed now. It closed at 4:00.
Yep. Fun fact, Monkeypox is actually Glenny's stage name when he dances.
Glenny's got a nice trade working too, guys, in Sunrun.
Yeah, Glenny's been doing well. Glenny met Art Garfunkel today. Mike, you don't know who that is, but it's a big deal.
I don't.
For everyone that's over the age of 40, do you or like 45 or 50, do you honestly have you should all take issue with Mike right now that he doesn't know who Art Garfunkel is.
I'm sorry.
He's a legend. He's like a music legend.
Well,
he's not Drake, Michael, but like from Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You just lied.
I mean, all right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the person to.
This is not even pop culture. This is like history.
Well, yeah, either way, I'm not the person for that. If you guys want,
you know who Paul Simon is.
If you guys want to go over stocks and talk,
do you know who Paul Simon is?
To make
do you know
money,
Paul Simon?
No.
You don't know who Paul Simon is either.
No.
Damn. All right.
I'm sorry.
You probably know the songs.
I'm sure I do.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, yeah. It's a great song. I love that song.
There you go.
All right. See, I know the song. I just didn't know the guy's name. Everyone, look, I'm axed now. I'm canceled. Everybody hates me. I'm just focused on Sega. I might take profit again if it gets over 13. I mean, why not? I'm just running out of shares at this point. But I'm going to get back to the market and stuff that can help people make money.
Sound of Silence. That's another one.
What?
The Sound of Silence, and that's the sound of silence. No? All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back to the market.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the market. Okay, guys. So this is a significant bounce back in the market, the tail that got put in today. But like I said, the action today going to the close could be a little misleading as you get some short covering, as you get a lot of options, and a lot of options were expiring today. And you got a lot of maybe hedges on the side of that option market begin to release the hedges on a lot of the positions that they had. So that I'm not getting overly excited about the move that you saw. I really want to see what the futures market looks like on Sunday night. Okay. I really want to see what the futures market looks like on Sunday night. Okay. So make sure you set your reminders. I'm going live at 8:30 p.m. Sunday, and then we're going to go over, what I think the markets will do. And if I think it's going to be a green week or a red week. My gut for right now tells me that we might have a green week next week. But we will see. I think that, 8 weeks in a row down red is the first time that you've seen that since the 1920s. And I think that that's a little excessive and a little overdone. And the markets are pretty stretched out. And I think that we could see a bounce. But I'll make that determination on Sunday night. I'll make that determination Sunday night. All right, guys. So, and then that's really it. That's it, folks. Anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions about either the overall markets, or does anybody have any questions about maybe my SIGA trade, which I'm still long and is printing at $13 right now as we speak? All right, so we're printing 13 now as we speak. Anybody have any questions about SIGA or about the SPY or anything that we've talked about? And we have questions about Dave Norby, anything before we break for the weekend. Why are you so smart and always correct? I am not always correct. I'm definitely correct a hell of a lot more than I am wrong, but I'm not always correct. I'll be the first person to come on and tell you guys when I'm wrong, but I'll also tell you when I'm right. And I'm right a hell of a lot more than I'm wrong, but I'm human. I also do, I'm also wrong sometimes. I'll make losing trades. And I'll be the first person to tell you when I do.
I thought your strategy was just buy SPY puts until it works. Is that not your strategy? Just buy SPY puts until it works?
Yeah, I guess that's a hell of a strategy. Well, guys, I'm literally going to throw more shares out. I don't know. I mean, see if I get filled. I don't know. I mean, we're at 13.15 now. The stock just keeps going. 13.20, 13.22. Why not? Let's see. I'll throw an order around 13.50. See if it fills. Somebody wants to pay me 13.50 after I just sold some at 12.07. Be my guest. Get up there. 13.25 is the current high on this SIGA trade. And then I'm telling you guys, that's it.
Are you going to alert it though, or
if I get filled, yeah.
Okay. I just closed the chat.
You have to open the chat. Listen, it's going to be a small take because I do want to carry some of this position over the weekend, but and I'm starting.
Why are you having with a good thing then? Just you had a good stream. You showed everyone that you made a badass call. You traded live. Let it go. Like enjoy. Anything you do now is just going to hurt you, baby. I'm looking out for you.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about taking profit. I'm not talking about making another trade. I mean, I'm talking about selling.
I know. I'm messing around.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it now. 13.23. So, yeah. Well, we'll see. Whatever.
Headline risk.
Never
thought I'd see that.
Yeah, me neither. So I got an order out there at 13.50. I mean, listen, just so you guys know, if it gets there in the after hours session, you'll know that I took another little piece of profit off the table. And I'm really just these aren't like full tier take profits. I'm just like shedding shares off as the stock squeezes because I still want to hold some of this position for next week. But if it's going to keep moving $1 at a time, I'll take profits every time the stock moves $1. Why the hell not? My previous take profit was that 1207. Now we're 1307. So I mean, it is another $1. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to wait until 1350. I could just take it off now. That'd be another $1. Another $1 a share. Anybody have questions about SIGA before we roll this out? Brant, correct. So Brant goes, a stop loss will not trigger after hours for us, correct, right? Yes, it will not trigger for you after hours. So your stop loss will not work after hours if you set a stop loss. Father Guido, I like it. Father Guido goes, the best place for profit, because I always say the best place for profit's in your pocket.
My wife thinks it's in her pocket.
No, mine's pretty good with that stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she is. She's pretty good with that stuff.
I know the both of you very well.
Yeah, she's pretty good with that stuff.
Okay.
All right, guys. So no more questions about SIGA. All right.
Are you wondering why I'm hanging out on the live right now?
No, I like it. I enjoy hanging out with you.
You don't think it's weird? Like maybe I have a little ulterior motive?
Oh, why? What are you doing? What's going on?
I feel bad.
About what?
Well, I made you look like a liar, but you just don't know it yet.
What?
I made you look like a liar. You just don't know it yet.
What do you mean? What did you do?
So, I have been working with Sammer on a lot of different projects since we got our new feed. Like, we have a new scanner that's going up Monday and a lot of other stuff. And then today, after 6 months of waiting for my car to be fixed, I was able to go pick my car up this afternoon.
Nice.
What I did not get to do was change the checkout page.
Oh.
So that is my fault. And I know that you gave everyone a chance last night, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to change it right this second. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and give everyone what you gave last night. I don't remember what it was. And then on Sunday, I will have it changed.
I gave him 1150.
Okay. With laptops?
Yeah.
Okay. Other bad news. You and I will have to purchase those laptops.
What the fuck?
I don't have any.
I love how you say you and I.
It's our business. You're gonna share the profit of the people that sign up? Okay. We gave the code word out already. The code word for tonight was Dave Norby. So we'll do it till Sunday. I don't know. Do 20 till Sunday.
All right, so we're gonna buy 20 laptops retail.
Yeah, if 20 people sign up. If they don't sign up on Sunday, then we don't give it out.
Right.
They'll sign up. They always sign up for the laptops.
Yeah, it's true.
Come for the laptops, stay for the massive gains. All right.
Yeah, everybody loves you. Everyone loves when we do have.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, dude. I felt bad. I didn't want to leave you hanging because I knew the second I signed off, you were going to ask me, what tonight's thing was, and I did not have it prepared at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, so Mike, we did discuss raising the price today. I did not get it done. That's on me. Now, good for you guys if you're not a member and you wanted to join, because you're going to save yourself over $100 today. And you're going to get a free laptop, even though we have none left. So good for you guys. But I just didn't want to leave Mike hanging out there.
I appreciate that.
Anyways, all right, cool. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Well, I am going to take another piece of profit off on SIGA right now as we are speaking, as I am running out of shares. All right, so I'll do this right now with you guys and let you know the price. As I do this, 1313s. So yeah, guys, limit orders only after hours. You can't use market orders after hours. And your stop losses also will not work. And let's see. All right, guys, bear me 1 second. We're going to take another one off. All right, there it is, 1310. All right, 1310, guys. Another piece of profit off on SIGA. That's $13.10. $13.10. Adam, how do you want to do the alert in the main for members? $13.10 was another take profit. All right, so hold on. Let me just send it to Adam, guys. Okay. All right, guys, there you have it. All right, there you have it. Yes, options are closed. Yeah, you can't, if you're in options on SIGA, you can't take profit. If you're in options on SIGA, the options are done trading. I don't care what happens now. I'm not taking another piece of profit off on SIGA until next week. The position that I'm currently in, it's a smaller position. I'm leaving this over the weekend. Could you make a recap of your SIGA trade, please? I will recap my SIGA trade for you literally right here, right now. And then I will show everyone the TG platform. For those of you that want to join True Trading Group, get your butts in chat next week. We got Fed minutes. We got possibly a bounce in the overall markets. We got a short squeeze on SIGA. There's a lot of stuff going on here right now, guys, in the markets with tremendous opportunities. And the TG fam just ripped off triple digits, high triple digits on this SIGA trade. And I'm long this stock from $9.24. I'm long SIGA. And I just took some profits off now at $13.10. This is a monster trade, and I'm still long a piece. And we're going to see if we can get to 15 by Monday. So that'll be it. But let me just explain for those that maybe are just joining us. Let me just go over with you why I got into the SIGA trade in the first place. Let me recap the trade, and then I'll show you how you guys can join the platform. There's a lot of new faces here that might be interested in joining the platform. I'll tell you guys how you can do it. You got a free laptop and also a pretty big discount in the meantime before the price goes up Sunday at midnight. Okay. I came into the day today thinking about this SIGA because SIGA had a big day yesterday. The company came out with news that, oddly enough, they got FDA approval for an intravenous treatment for smallpox. Normally, that would not really be that big of a deal because when's the last time you ever heard of someone getting smallpox? However, in the crazy, wild Twilight Zone world that we live in these days, there is currently a global outbreak of what is called monkeypox. What the hell monkeypox are, I have no idea. Similar to smallpox. I don't know what the difference is between smallpox and monkeypox. But yesterday, that news came out. Okay, that news came out and the stock gapped up big. And I'm saying to myself, this stock was definitely shorted pretty heavily yesterday because all small caps are getting shorted heavily because they are not giving any follow through whatsoever. So you get a lot of different funds, institutions, market makers that step in, and whatever small cap gaps up on whatever piece of news, they step in and they short it. They step in and they short it. They wait a day, 2, 3 days, and the stock goes back down to where it came from, whatever the piece of news was. So I'm saying this stock is probably pretty heavily shorted. But then between yesterday and today, all of a sudden I started to see a lot more news headlines about monkeypox. You had the first case in the United States. You had the first case in New York City today. You had a news headline come out that the World Health Organization was organizing an emergency meeting to discuss the monkeypox outbreak. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this really going to be the 2020 playbook all over again? Are we really going to have this like another little, virus or something that's going to, make people panic and freak out? And I'm saying to myself, and I've traded through a lot of these virus spikes. Obviously we've traded through COVID, which was the biggest of all of them. But before COVID, there was a lot of other virus spikes. There was H1N1. There was like the swine flu. There was an Ebola outbreak. There was Zika. You guys remember all of these little virus outbreaks that have occurred over the last 10 years? Okay. So I've seen this before many, many, many times. Okay. I've seen this before many, many, many times. All right. So similar to what you had with all these other outbreaks, with all these other diseases, you had a bunch of individual, very small biotech stocks that come out with news talking about, oh, well, we have a something for this for Zika. We've got this for swine flu. We've got this. We've got this. And the stocks would then gap up and they'd run hundreds of %. They'd experience short squeezes as a bunch of people rush in to buy these stocks because, of the fear of whatever it is of the virus that is spreading. Okay. So I've seen this playbook before. I mean, hell, I've been doing this for over 15 years. So I've seen it many times. And I'm thinking to myself, what are the chances that in the midst of a monkeypox outbreak, this company gets FDA approval for an intravenous smallpox treatment? I'm like, this thing is going to squeeze. Every single person that shorted this stock yesterday is going to get squeezed out. They're going to get squeezed out. And I came into the day today and the stock gapped up. It gapped up after yesterday's huge gap up and huge day. And I'm saying, okay, I think this is going to squeeze. I came on the microphone. I told everybody in chat, I go, guys, this SIGA, I'm going to buy this stock. I think this thing has a chance of seeing a real serious short squeeze. And these are the reasons why. And if this news cycle continues and the news cycle is dominated by monkeypox headlines, this SIGA can squeeze easily, back to new highs, which is $15. That's what we said today in chat pre-market. So I stepped in today and I just bought right there. Right there is where I bought SIGA at $9.24 inside a chat with all my TGD fam. And that was my reasoning behind the trade. Okay, that was my reasoning behind the trade. And it turned out to be, in my opinion, one of the best damn calls that I've made in the last couple of months. And I've made some pretty damn good ones over the last couple of months, especially with regards to the overall market and the SPY. But just the analysis and the thought process of this stock having a squeeze and the reasoning behind it and what's going on in the world just provided our members with a phenomenal opportunity today. I mean, this is not just a good trade. This is a home run. A lot of members caught triple-digit gains. A lot of members caught triple-digit gains following this trade by buying options on the stock. The stock does have options, so you could trade options on it. I bought the stock itself at $9.24, and now I've taken profits off. The bulk of my position is off the table. I'm holding on to a small piece. We'll see if we get 15. Let me reshare my screen, and we'll see. We'll see if we get $15 on Monday. All right. So we're going to see if we get a $15 print come Monday. All right. So I'm going to hold this. All right. I'm going to hold this until Monday, the rest of the position. I'm down to a small piece. Bulk profits are already off the table, but there's the entry. Okay. I've taken profit along the way and I'm still long some. All right. So congratulations, my TG fam. If you guys capitalize on this, one hell of a trade. All right. One hell of a trade. So congratulations, my TGG fam. All right. Now, with that being said, all of my TTG fam, okay, all of my TTG fam. All right. What I'm going to do now, this kind of concludes the educational aspect of the live stream, and we finished out what was a crazy week. We finished out with a crazy Friday of trading, and another solid day for us. And what I'm going to do now is, for those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, I'm going to show you the TTG platform itself and share with you guys how you can join the platform and be in chat with us next week. Catch what's left of this short squeeze on SIGA. Catch the overall markets. I think we might have a bounce next week. You got the Fed minutes that are coming out. Catch all this action. Be with us in chat. You don't have to be in front of your computer screen. Be on the mobile app. You have an iPhone or an Android, no problem. You can see the screen share. You can listen to the audio analysis. You can get real-time push notifications. There's so much money to be made in this market right now. It's ridiculous. All right. I'm going to show you guys how you can join. Okay. Because when you join True Trading Group, guys, you have to understand, we are a platform. People ask me all the time, what makes TTG different from all the other trading courses that are out there? We're not just courses. We are a platform. Yes, our platform has courses in it, but there's so much more to our platform. There's tools and resources that you have access to as a member of True Trading Group. Okay. That, the education you're getting, first of all, is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced options, swing trading, share psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. Okay. So it's very easy to implement. It's, whether you've never traded stock a day in your life or you've been trading for 10 years, looking to gain an edge, our platform can help you guys become more successful. And we combine that curriculum with tools from today's top fintech companies like Benzinga, Trade Ideas, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon. All these companies offer products and tools that professional traders use to make better decisions. These tools are very expensive. If you paid for them on your own directly to the companies, you're spending about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Don't do that. We have spent years building relationships with these companies to offer their products on our platform at no additional cost for you. Okay. So whether you join True Trading Group or not, you're going to probably end up buying some of, if not more, of the products that are on our platform. Don't do it. Okay. They're all included, and you can join True Trading Group for just $11.50 here tonight. That offer and that price is a 48% discount. It's good until Sunday, and the price is going to jump up over $1,200 on Sunday. Okay. You guys are fortunate that Adam went to go pick up his car after being in the shop it actually literally took 6 months to get a part that he needed for his car. It's actually pretty crazy. So the price is still $11.50 for those that want to join here now today. All right. And then of course you're joining a community of 9,400 members that are educated, helpful, like-minded, and are led by our team of full-time trading mods that have over 100 years of combined experience trading stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, and also long-term investing. And the fact of the matter is, guys, results matter here. And it's not my results or anybody else's results that matter. It's your results. And we measure your results, and they're quantifiable by your P&L. And the fact of the matter is that the majority of members in True Trading Group are becoming better traders and making money. And if you don't believe me, watch this. If you're a member of the TG family and you guys are still on this live stream, simple question for you. Are you making money and becoming better traders because of the TG platform? If that answer is yes, I'd like you to go ahead right now and type the $ in chat right now. Again, guys, if you are not a member, my advice is to pay attention to how many people type the $ right here, because these are your peers. The people that type the $ right here are members of True Trading Group that are telling you that they're making money and becoming better traders, and there's no better referral than one from your peers. They found us the same way you did, and that's one of these live streams, and now they're getting educated and they have access to the tools they need to help them become successful. They have all the same excuses that you have. They have small accounts. They have full-time jobs. They, lost money in the markets before, and yet here they are now typing $ telling you that they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. I love them to death, but there's nothing special about them. Okay? So here's the deal. The next 20 people, 20 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121, you will get a 48% discount. It brings the price of our membership from $22.12 all the way down to $11.50. That's $3.11 a day. Okay. If you think it's a lot, it's $3.11 a day. Also, if you think it's a lot, think about how much you have lost trading on your own, maybe being part of the wrong community or using the wrong tools. How much money would you still have if you had all of those correct things from the very beginning? When you start thinking of it that way, the 1150 starts to seem like an absolute no-brainer, and that's because it is. The next 20 people are going to be able to not only get that 48% discount, but you're going to get a free laptop. Okay, we even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. When you sign up, you do not need to enter your address to get your laptop. After you join, you'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim your free laptop. You're also getting 2 small private study group sessions so you can talk to one of the TTG Pro mods and ask questions to speed up your learning curve. And last but certainly not least, I told you that results matter. And I put my money where my mouth is, and I believe so strongly in this platform, and I believe so strongly in our ability to help you become successful, that anyone that joins TTG before midnight on Sunday and goes through, you have 1 year to go through our courses, quizzes, and 1 study group. If you do those 3 things at the end of your membership, if you have not made back $1,150, that's the cost of your membership. If you've not made that back at least one time throughout the membership, I will give you double your money back. That's $2,300. I'm dead serious. You'll pay $1,150. If you do not make it back at least once, I'll give you $2,300. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Since 2016, we have a refund rate of 2.48%. I share that number with you not just to show you how infrequently we get requested a refund. 2.48% of our members since 2016 is what we have refunded. But to also prove to you the refund is real. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group. And if you fail to make $1,150, I'll give you $2,300. That's the deal. I have no problem offering you that because we also have a 78% retention rate from 2020 going now into this year. Those are members that have either renewed their annual membership or have upgraded to become a lifetime member. 78% of our members would not be doing that if they were not finding success, if they were not becoming better, if they were not progressing. Why else would 78% of our members choose to stay here? This is why I can so confidently offer you a double your money back guarantee. I don't know a single company that does that, not even just in like stock market education or anything like that, just in general. I don't know anybody that's willing to give their members a double your money back guarantee. And all these other companies I see with like a 30-day money back guarantee, 30 days. Are you nuts? 30 days, that's nothing. I'm not telling you you got to do all this in 30 days. You have literally, you can come to me on day 364 and say, Mike, I never made my membership fee back. I want $2,300. And as long as you went through the courses, quizzes, and 1 study group, I'll say, here you go. You go through the courses at your own pace, on your own time, at your own schedule. It's available 24/7, 365. You're not pressured into, oh, I only have 30 days to get this money back guarantee. No, you have the whole year to make this work. And myself, the rest of our mods, and the Teachy fam will be there with you every step of the way to ensure that you have access to the tools, the education, the resources, and the guidance that you need to give you the best chance of becoming successful. Now, listen, I can't promise you success, okay? I can't promise or guarantee you're going to join TTG and you're going to make millions of dollars. I can't promise you that. I can't promise you mansions and Lambos and yachts and all these other things. But what I can guarantee you is a real chance of developing the skills that are needed to become successful. Lamborghinis and all that stuff. Yeah, that's real cool. That's nice. Everybody loves mansions and yachts and all that stuff. But how about paying your bills? How about going to the grocery store and not having to worry about what the bill is because of inflation? How about going to the gas station and not caring what the price is to fill up your tank? Maybe spending more time with your family. That's the wealth building that you have in front of you right now. And that's what I want to focus on. Okay. Yes, mansions are cool, but why don't we start here first? You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121. It'll get you the 48% discount, a free laptop, 2 study groups, and a double your money back guarantee. All right. I want to join, but how long will that laptop take to get to Toronto, Canada? Once you claim your laptop, it takes about 7 to 10 days. But honestly, dude, if you're the only reason why you're joining is for a laptop, I mean, come on. You don't want to know what's a lot cooler than a free laptop? Buying your own with trading profits. That's what's a lot cooler. It takes about 5 to 7 days once you claim the laptop after going through the courses and quizzes in the United States. In Canada, it takes about 7 to 10 days. So again, guys, you don't need to enter your address when you join. You will get instructions once you subscribe. You will get instructions on how to claim that free laptop. All right. Guys, do we actually give free laptops if you're a member? Guys, if you're a member of TTG, do we actually give free laptops? Yes or no? If you're a member. Members, do we or do we not actually give free laptops? You guys can just say yes or no. All right, guys. So let me show you the platform. All right. If anybody has questions about the membership, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that phone number is 201-775-9702. That phone number is at the bottom of your screen. All right. There you guys have that. So let me show you the platform. All right. These are all the things you get access to as a member. Our chat room, where the mods share their screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. And you can also be on our mobile app. You don't have to be in front of a computer. Okay. You get real-time push notifications whenever a mod enters or exits a trade through our mobile app. That's how so many of our members are able to trade with us and do well, even though they work full-time jobs through that mobile app. You also get 2 private study groups. That's your chance to get individual attention from one of our TTG mods to ask questions and speed up your learning curve. Our Benzinga newsfeed will make sure that you are always getting news as soon as it crosses the wire. The speed at which you get news matters. You will get TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. These things cost, like, listen, if you went to Benzinga on your own, you're spending $1,400 a year in order for you to get access to this newsfeed. It's included when you pay $11.50 with your trading group. TradingView's charts would probably cost you, I don't know, $600 or $700 a year, maybe. Adam, if I'm wrong there, just let me know. It's included with your membership to True Trading Group. Trade Idea Scanner is the industry standard top AI platform that shows you what stocks make new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. Make sure you always focus on the hottest stocks during the day. We have a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. We have our own scanner that lets you scan for crypto. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, stuff that only used to be available to professionals. Now TTG fam have access to this to help them make better decisions. You got a social sentiment scanner that scours through StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are mentioned the most on those platforms. Then you've got analyst ratings, unlimited. Any stock you're interested in, you get to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on the stock. Every day, the mods publish a watch list with our game plan on what we plan on trading and how we plan on trading it. And then you get all the courses. The courses, again, are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There are no VIP or pro level courses that cost more money. There's no upsells for more courses. Every course is included when you join TTG for the $11.50. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. New highs, SIGA. 1334, 1335, 1337. New highs on SIGA, 1340, 1343, 1345. Congratulations, guys, again on SIGA. Just an absolute monster. Congratulations. All right, guys, it's time you invested in something real. Right? Something that can actually help you guys reach your goals. I can't promise you success. I can't guarantee you millions of dollars, but like I said, I can guarantee you a real chance to develop the skills needed to become successful. And I can guarantee you that if you do not make the $11.50 back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $2,300 back. I'm giving you a 100% return on your investment. I'm not talking about just giving you back your $11.50. I'm going to give you an additional $11.50 profit just for wasting your time. If you're going to invest in TTG to help you become successful, then We need to hold ourselves accountable to you and your money and to your efforts and to your time. And that's how we hold ourselves accountable to you. Nobody else is going to offer you a W money back guarantee. And you just have to ask yourself why. Why do we do it and nobody else does? Makes you think. And if you're still unsure about the platform, we also have a 7-day trial. The 7-day trial weekends do not count against your 7 days. Okay, so if you guys want to join us for 7 days for free, you can go to ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com. All right, you guys can join us for a full 7 days. No credit card required. Join the trial now. There's 3 sample courses included with the trial. Go over them over the weekend. Get your butts in chat Monday. Let's kick some ass. Let's rock and roll. We got a big week coming up. SIGA short squeeze in full effect. Still long from 924. Profits off the table, but still long. SPY, big week next week. Huge reversal today. Is there more downside? Do we get a short-term bounce? We got Fed minutes coming out. A lot to go over, a lot to discuss. I'll be in chat with my fam next week, going through all of it. The question is, where will you be? I'll be live also Sunday night at 8:30. Set your reminders. That's Eastern time. I'll tell you what I think the markets do next week and what my game plan is. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys all Sunday night. Later, guys.